Alright, today we're going to be talking about some underrated characters, and let's just jump into it. The first character I want to talk about is the Hulk. And I know what you're going to say, how can the Hulk be underrated? He's such a cultural icon. But I still think the Hulk's underrated. Compared to the attention the other Avengers get, Iron Man, Cap, and Thor, Hulk gets barely any. And Hulk is continually disrespected. I saw a tweet that asked who would win, Hulk or King Kong. Are you kidding me? Hulk would destroy King Kong. And I think a main reason Hulk gets disrespected so much is because of the MCU. Now I like the MCU. They've given characters that not a lot of people knew, like the Guardians, mainstream appeal, and they've made a lot of good movies. Recently they haven't been as good, but they still made some bangers. First off, they only gave him one movie, and I know the first Hulk movie wasn't great, but the first Thor movie wasn't great either, and you gave him a second chance again when Dark World wasn't great either, so he got two chances before getting his act together. Meanwhile, Hulk gets nothing. Second off, they had Hulk get bitched by Thanos. And honestly, it feels ever since Hulk got bitched by Thanos, he really hasn't done anything, at least in Hulk form. Sure, in the Hulkbuster suit, he defeated Cull Obsidian, but as the Hulk, he really hasn't done anything. I mean, even in the final fight with the four main Avengers, he wasn't there. Only Iron Man, Cap, and Thor were. And they've really just played Hulk for jokes since then, which I think has contributed to him being taken less seriously as a character. Also, Hulk is really disrespected by power scalers. Like, I think he's comparable to Thor, though slightly weaker, but people scale him way below Thor. Like, I do not think Hulk should have lost the death battle to Broly, or frankly, Doomsday for that matter. Especially when you consider the fact that they had Thor beat Vegeta, who is stronger than Broly, and Hulk has beaten Thor on some occasions, so they must think that Hulk is way weaker than Thor, which just doesn't make sense to me. Next up, we got Mace Windu. Now, a lot of people underestimate Mace Windu as a fighter, saying that Palpatine was throwing the fight so Anakin could see him losing, and all sorts of stuff, despite the fact that George Lucas specifically said that Palpatine was trying to win that fight, meaning that Mace Windu beat Palpatine. And then I see people saying that Obi-Wan's a stronger Jedi than Mace Windu. And look, I like Obi-Wan, but he is not stronger than Mace Windu. Mace Windu is much closer to Yoda than he is Obi-Wan. I mean, if you gave Mace Windu a couple more seconds before Anakin cut off his arm, he could have killed Palpatine right there and then. Saved all the younglings, saved Alderaan, saved all that stuff. I also think the fact that Mace Windu is not in Battlefront is a crime. I mean, come on, we have like a million characters from the sequel trilogy, as well as some random EA character from the shit story mode, but we can't get Mace Windu. I mean, he could have such a cool move set too, maybe like dealing more damage in Sith opponents, or like an anger buff or something, but nah, we need sequel character trilogy number 1000. And finally, the reason I wanted to make this video, Yamcha. Yamcha gets disrespected so much. You would not believe the amount of times I'm on Twitter and I see someone disrespecting Yamcha. And I'm here to tell you why you're wrong. Yamcha made the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd World Tournament. And Yamcha is also one of the strongest fighters on Earth. In terms of human fighters, only Krillin, Roshi, and Tien are above him. Yamcha is also the first one to ever defeat Goku, though Goku was hungry, and helped Goku defeat Monster Carrot. Yamcha also helped defeat the Invisible Man in the Fortune Teller Babidi Saga, and is the second person to ever learn the Kamehameha, or third person, but second in the series. But then we get to the main reason Yamcha is made fun of, his death to the Cybermen. But what if I told you that the Cybermen actually cheap-shotted Yamcha? Yamcha was kicking the Cybermen's ass, and had him in the ground, and was out there trash-talking Vegeta, and only got killed because the Cybermen kamikazed him. Everyone loves to roast Yamcha's death pose. You have other anime characters in the death pose, memes about Yamcha's death pose. What if I told you that y'all are horrible people for making fun of Yamcha's death pose? Yamcha risked his life to attack the Cybermen to protect Krillin. Yeah, how do you feel about that now? He risked his life to protect Krillin because Krillin had already died. That's just the type of person Yamcha is. A hero. But this brings us to perhaps Yamcha's most impressive accomplishment. This one accomplishment dwarfs any of your accomplishments, or mine, frankly. Bro smashed Bulma. I mean, what more can I say? Okay, and I know then you're gonna say, oh, well, Yamcha got cucked by Vegeta. But imagine this. Imagine you have a girlfriend. I'm saying imagine because I know if you're watching me, you probably don't have one. Then one day, a pod crashes down and Vegeta pops out of it. What do you think's gonna happen? Yeah, your girl's leaving you. It's Vegeta. What else? So anyway, the moral of the story is give Yamcha a Fortnite skin.